Wow, that was a fast-round encounter. Ooh. Multiple enemies. I'll go after the spider. Rex, you and Zen can go after the jaguar. Yaki, help me out with the spider. Mr. S, dissolve that skeleton. Oh, you missed? No, Zen! Ow, someone punched me! It was a jaguar. Good job, Rex. Oh, hey, Zen actually did nothing. I forgot that this game was that old school. Okay, in case things go wrong. Oh, Mr. S, how did you miss with dissolve? There we go. There was a skeleton. And I attacked the spider with more. Yeah, Rex takes 3 damage from that. So ridiculously low. Not eat skeleton meat. Yeah! I'm the first one to gain stats, even though only Zen and I can gain stats, so it's not really a big deal. The way stat growth... How weak am I right now? Yeah, that battle actually hurt. Mr. S, abuse your cures. The way stat growth works in this game is there's a formula that compares your stats to the enemy's stats, or not the enemy's stats specifically, the enemy's a hidden number called a DS level, or at least that's what it's called on GameFAQs. And it basically counts the enemy's DS, or it takes the DS level of the leftmost group in the battle. Like in the case of that spider, skeleton, jaguar trio, it would have taken the spider's DS level. And then it compares that to the stats of my party with a certain formula. And then it runs through each stat one by one and checks for stat growth. And then, like, if it comes up, it goes through the stats in a specific order. First it goes mutant ability, then it goes HP, yeah, see, mutant ability. And note how I got HP first off. They've got fire, that's... Doesn't Finn have flame already? It's a little... Oh, he has blizzard, okay. Okay, so it's mutant females that start with flame then. Feels weird being an all-guy party. And there's that bow I was referring to earlier. There's a hammer. Do I want to equip anything or check anything? No, I do not. So it goes... Then it goes max... Or it goes ability, HP... Have all of you attacked the spider since last time Rex was able to take out that jaguar, which is called. When he didn't miss. Mutant ability, or HP, strength, defense, agility, mana, I would assume. That sounds right. Okay, Mr. X does all that jaguar. Yeah, Mr. X is just obscenely powerful. But you can't heal at this point in the game, because there's no ins. Like, I don't think even the main character's mom works as an in or anything like that. So you pretty much just need to go through the first dungeon, abuse Mr. Jaguar, follow the same pattern, guys. Ah, Gaki's falling off my bed. Get up, Gaki. I know you're bored because I'm not talking about you, or about the illegal bananas smuggling that we'll see later in this game due to the localization. But we'll get there. Not tonight, but eventually. I'm having a really hard time concentrating with the music in my ear. It's a lot louder than I thought it would be. Wow, you guys didn't pick up that spider. I swear I'm hearing delayed music, which would mean feedback, which would mean I'd have to start over. Yeah, use Cure, because you're not really going to use it otherwise. Okay, hold on a second while I check for that music again. Okay, so I should not be getting sound feedback from anything. What I just did on accident was hit the speaker on my laptop, and my laptop, while recording this, is a couple of is like a second behind. So the music would have been really distinct if I leave that in. Give me that Magi! Hey, a boss fight with a baby worm. Of course, by worm it means dragon. And one dissolve from Mr. S for the win! Or for the kill, rather. Yeah, that was a hard boss fight. Gaki, we're gonna risk having you eat this, okay? WD changed to silver. Wow. Wow, Gaki, you just gained a lot of health. I don't know how much your stats changed, and I don't know what breath does, but you just gained a lot of health. And now we're going to, grind with Mr. S while I attempt to talk about nothing. First and foremost, thank those of you who, actually, hold on. Ooh. Conveniently timed random encounter. Lizard attack the goblin, Lizard will attack everyone. Back. I want you guys to attack the lizard. Then I want you to flame those goblins. Gaki, let's find out what your breath does, and Mr. S, you can flame the lizard, I guess. Gaki, that's nothing. I just got punched again. What's with all of you punching me? Grabs him. Yeah, and there's my strength. The stat growth is a big glitch because, humans cannot gain defense, or it's like extremely hard for them to gain defense, I don't recall which, and mutants cannot gain strength. Part of it's glitchy, part of it's not glitchy. I'm not totally familiar with the details. A few of the Magi are glitched. Let's actually go to my Magi menu really quick. Or not, I don't want to go to the prison for this. We're going to use the prison. There are 6 Magi left in this world. Split up between 2 dungeons, which we'll get to pretty soon. First and foremost, a thanks to my subscribers, viewers, commenters, and raiders. You guys are cool. You're the main motivation to keep going, other than the fact that I have spent, other than the fact that over $100 has been spent on my opening equipment. Because I'm not cool like some people who use emulators to record and do that for free. I actually spent money on this. With kick being that low, Kick's probably really strong with it. Because when all the martial arts skills get really low on power or on uses, they become more powerful. I don't know what the exact rules on that are, but that's how it works. So I don't know what a Subaru translates to. Pirate, maybe? Ninja? Who knows? Pansy pirate? Yeah, we're just gonna grind for how Mr. S runs out of power, because that's just what I do every time I play this game. I've played through this game... I'm not actually sure how many times I've played through this game. Part of me wants to say once, part of me wants to say twice. I've played the game quite a bit. I mean, as a kid, I didn't ever, like, need it, I don't think. I only... Ooh, do not eat, do not eat. Only monsters can eat meat. A party of 4 monsters is kind of hard to manage. Like, on the one hand, you don't have to buy anything for them, on the other hand, you have to do a lot of battling for a lot of meat. Apparently, monsters and robots are really overpowered, though. Like, robots, their stats are dependent on what equipment you give them, and monsters are dependent on what monster they are, so all you have to worry about is meat. Whereas humans and mutants both have to grind. I mean, robots have to grind too, because you have to buy them equipment, but you're just grinding for money. And later in the game, that becomes a complete non-issue, because there's a dungeon in the late game that gives you all the best stuff if you bother to go through it. It's called the Nasty Dungeon. I was about to say it's a pretty nasty dungeon. It would have been a pretty stupid joke, considering the name. Resolve, Mr. X. Ooh, wow, Gaki is faster than Mr. X. Good job, Gaki. Monster becoming super powerful super quick. Man, I can't believe I never used a monster before. And I'm only being slightly sarcastic when I say that. I wonder if they would get in trouble nowadays for having an enemy called a gang. Either way, I'm gonna burn the gang. But is that even in real life? Ooh, see punch. I would assume I can abuse robots to get punched down to, like, the really low number, so it'll do more damage. Because whenever you equip an item to a robot, it decreases its uses by half, but robots can regenerate their weapons at ends, whereas, like, humans and mutants can't. Mutants can regain their abilities. And monsters, of course, regain theirs, because that's how they play. But humans and mutants can't regain their weapons. So I would assume all the martial arts could be abused in that way. It'd be pretty interesting to find out. I've never really used them before, so... There's a lot of stuff in this game I haven't really used before.